Oh.
Believe me, never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over
Well, hello there. Thank you for joining today on another stream. Like Mrs. Fouquet would like to join you, and Mr. Fouker would love to join you too. Sadly, they're sleeping. That's normal. If I set this camera up during a stream, hopefully you get to watch them be goofballs. Normally, Fouker's sleeping up here in the bed by me. Yes, I game inside of a semi. I have a laptop. I have a TV. I have a random crappy webcam. All right, guys.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break. I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over
Well, hello there. Thank you for joining today on another stream. Like Mrs. Fouquet would like to join you, and Mr. Fouker would love to join you too. Sadly, they're sleeping. That's normal. If I set this camera up during a stream, hopefully you get to watch them be goofballs. Normally, Fouker's sleeping up here in the bed by me. Yes, I game inside of a semi. I have a laptop. I have a TV. I have a range.
Super Earth, our home. Prosperity. Liberty. Hi there.
Oh, life's going pretty good. Currently stuck in Toledo, Ohio, because I needed to return my product that I loaded last week Tuesday, but they, of course, were not open on Friday. What's my push to talk? Game, that doesn't help me. Graphics are fine. Yeah, I need to know what button does push to talk. I haven't found that out yet about this game. All kinds of nice stuff, but nothing that helps. Oh, there we go. Nope, nothing up there. Push to talk, push to talk, push to talk. What? Phone. I gotta Google this. It's fine, I want to talk about it, but I did something. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck happened. I know they were upset about me speaking out against some of their bullshit, and I'd been there for a while. So earlier this year, I got kicked. When I was removed from the staff team, a couple days later, I was kicked. I asked them why. They couldn't figure out why I was kicked or any of that fun stuff, so they allowed me to come back. So I came back, minded my own business, kept to myself, all that fun stuff. Shit went down with civilian command. They asked me to take over there. I took over there, and then I handed it off to some other people because they brought me up on the staff. And certain things there, I made an agreement to one way, but they didn't tell the others that that was our agreement, so they were demanding me to do things a different way. So they kicked me off staff team. I was like, okay, that's fine and dandy, whatever. So I handed over Civ Command because the Civ Command, for me to do it, I need to be on the staff team to have access to certain logs. Otherwise, you're just as reliant on the staff team, and honestly, the staff team might as well be Civ Command then. So that's why I handed it over to someone that was still on the Civ team, or still on the staff, and whatnot. So I gave that up. Well, then they got involved into a bunch of shit and left the community and tried stealing members. So then I offered to help them out where they needed, and me and Mr. Willis had a chat. And we're like, hey, maybe you can come back on as civilian coordinator. We'll change some stuff around. And I was like, all right, cool, but we're not going to do it tonight because we're going to wait a night or two, see if there's anyone else. Because I made mention that as much as I would love to do it, the old guard's got to get cut, including Mr. Willis, including myself. Just cut from the community, let the community start fresh, because there's a lot of bad blood, not bad blood, but just issues that we know correspondences of and how to handle things that have happened. But there's also a lot of people in the community that don't like us, and we actually hinder the community by being present and being in positions of power. So I was like, I don't mind if there's someone that wants to be Civ Command, or Civ Manager to be specific about the actual position, that if they want to step up to the ball, I'll bring them, I'll teach them, I'll do all that fun stuff, and then I'll just step back and I'll stay on the management team, and then they can do their stuff. And if they need help, I'll help them out. If you guys need help, I'll help you out. And my audio just worked. That's great. And that was that. And so me and Mr. Willis had a chat. He's like, yeah, cool. We'll do it in 2 or 3 days. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, in that time, I had opened another ticket to speak with Mr. Snipe about something, and was told that I have no rights to ask for the past ticket correspondences, which makes no sense because he always preaches that we have the right to ask and receive that information. I was like, okay, well, I need that so I can build my case, not really build a case, but so I can keep track of stuff, because you have people that are devilishly using their powers, and you need to know about this. So that's partially why I wanted that. Plus, I have a friend that's building a server, so they want to know how I am from when I joined their server. I'm like, well, I can get you real-world server experience. I've been in Badger for 2.5 years. I'll just ask the owner for straight-up advice and show them how I handle situations, and have all the documented proof. And Sniper was like, no, you don't deserve any of that information. We don't have to give it to you. You can fuck off. Okay, so I was chilling out for a couple of days, and about the time frame that Mr. Willis said that he would initiate me as the repeat Civ Manager, but however you want to word that, but turn into the Civ Manager again, I woke up the next morning and I'm out of the community. I can't get into the Ban Appeals Discord to ask why. I can't, I could DM them, but what's the point? That's going to raise more issues. So I'm just sitting out here till someday they contact me, because I really don't know what the hell happened. We had certain things set up to happen, and boom, that didn't happen. So what I'm figuring is they got sick of me calling them on their bullshit and trying to get them to realize there's bullshit happening and it needs to be fixed. And they're at the head end of the problem, because they're hardly ever in server. They can't see how the server's working inside. Yes, there's a staff team to do some of that stuff, but the owner needs to be on way more than he is. The second in command